Hello everybody, welcome to the third ever Freeze the Fall watch party of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. I'm excited for this one. We're going to start off with the official music video of Broken Glass as always. That's my first ever video and song that I react to by Freeze the Fall. And then we'll move on to Oubliette official music video. Then we'll move on to the official music video for Daughters of Witches, and then we'll go on from there as always. Let me real quick pull up my stream, or wait for people to join in. I'll wait for people to join in. Excuse me. Also give a hold on. Let me respond to this real quick. Julia says right. Okay, so Julia is probably gonna be in the chat, guaranteed. Let me go live here. Alright, here we go. But what I was gonna do was make a description for my channel. Oh, sorry, not channel. Good lord, live stream. Before I did that, let me real quick go live. Copy this. Go back. Go into this. Paste. And there we go. There we go. We got a There we go. We got the copyright disclaimer in there. But yeah. So as always, we're gonna start off with Broken Glass. Then we'll move on to Oubliette, and then we'll move on to Daughters of Witches. We're gonna start off with Broken Glass, and people can come in as we go. As we go. Broken Glass. Here we go.
Get out of my head. Sick of all the boys. The fear no one sees, and it's rooted in lies. Something you didn't get right at the start. Don't you smile, don't expect to see me smiling. I never saw
Speaking of, shout out to Julia Burnett in the chat.
So you spend your time taking what others have. Don't try it on those who have a plan. Just listen when we say, don't waste your time on me. If I were you, I'd give it up. So get out of our faces, I'm meant to be me. So sick of every
was Broken Glass, official music video by Freeze the Fall. This next one is going to be Freeze the Fall, the song Oob Elite, official music video. As always, let me real quick add another song to the list before we get back going. Let me see. So we got Oob Elite here. Then we got Daughters of Witches. And then VHS. And then obviously go on from there. Excuse me. Here is Oob Elite, official music video. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but. Shout out to Tommy Mark in the chat. Must be a busy Saturday for people. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Is it comfortable to let me fade away like that? To be honest, does this all exist? Was I so was I wrong? Am I wrong? Time from above, she shows me what I could have had. So I turn to my muse and I will immortalize where I return. Je te reste
Wait, this was the one that Freeze the Fall, the band, in the last watch party. They were in the chat and they were this was the one they were mentioning. Arya's mom did the hair.
Je te reste tes mots. Chaque phrase que t'as dit, je la tiens chaque nuit. Et quand tes poumons ne poussent plus l'air, avec l'adresse de mon chanteur, on ne se sépare jamais. From above, she shows me what I could have had. Chaque fois je turn to my muse and I will immortalize where I return. Time from above, she shows me what I could have had. So I turn to my muse and I will immortalize where I
Are these guys still teens? Yes, they are. Well, yes. Believe so. Let me Yes, they are still teens. To answer your question, Julia, what language is she singing in? I think it's English. You just can't really. You just can't really. Um, hear it just because she's talking so fast. Um, but I think it's English. I think. Hold on. Let me. Freeze the fall. Uberleet. They usually put ages below in the description. Hopefully they. Yeah, here we go. So Quinn. So in this video, Quinn was 18, which Quinn is the lead singer. Quinn is 18, Jonah is 16, and Arya is 16. So Quinn, technically you can call her an adult now. Maybe some German in there. I don't even know if they speak. I don't even know if they've learned any other languages. I don't know. Now it's probably a good time for me to look up the lyrics. Okay, so verse 1. Is it comfortable to let me fade away like this? To be honest, does this all exist? Was I so wrong? Was I wrong? Am I wrong? And then the chorus goes, sun from above, she shows me what I could have had. So I turned to my muse, and I will immortalize where I'd return. So you guys are correct. There is some different language in there, because here in verse 2 it says, J tresse tes mots. So yes, there is some other language in there, somewhere. Yes, Julia, there is.
Bicycling hands shall paint one last time. Sun from above just shows me what I could have had. So I turn to my muse and I will immortalize you said when I return.
Freeze the Fall, Uberleet, official music video. tag, I swear. This next one is going to be Freeze the Fall, the song Daughters of Witches official music video. Hold on, guys. Let me respond to this comment. Funny, 18 is considered adult here in the US, but still you're a teenager then. You can vote, but not rent a car. Yeah, that is kind of funny. If I'm gonna be honest, it makes no sense. Yep. No offense meant to the teenager here. Teens are awesome. Yep. Alright, let me also real quick add another song to the list before we begin with the next song. Excuse me. Let's see, hypothermia. I have two teens myself. Oh, wow. No offense, but that must be a handful. I could buy beer. Thought I was so cool. I was not so bright at 18. Tommy, are you not in the US then? Where did you go? Well, I know he's in NYC now, New York City, but I don't know where he... Okay, so same place. Yes, it's a handful, but also teens are great as well. Yeah. Alright, what? Shoot, I was about to do something. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Ah, shoot. Shoot. I posted, I sent out a post on my channel saying Freeze the Fall Watch Party live now, so we'll see if anyone sees it. I'm just turning on the comments on that post real quick, and then we will get back going. Here we go. Here we go. Daughters of Witches, official music video, Freeze the Fall.
Songbird dusky
okay, I was still young enough to not care then about buying beer.
But I'm taking you to when they hear my voice. Promise I will freeze the flame. Nations hide their eyes. Rose gold chains for us, but I smile. Didn't ask for it, and never justified. We carry the nations hide their eyes. Losing chains for us, but I smile. Didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it.
That is a question I cannot answer. If Freeze the Fall if the Freeze the Fall band joins this chat at any point, then that would probably be a Freeze the Fall question. Because I have no idea. Or, as a matter of fact, or if one of the Freeze the Fall fans joins in, that can also be a question for them. Because they know Freeze the Fall pretty well. Was not going to college, no plan, so that's why I did. They are just really good. They are young enough to have only been together a few years, but already very good. I agree, yeah. Let's keep going.
Nations hide their eyes. Rose gold chains for us, but I smile. Didn't ask for it, and never justified. We carry the
That was Daughters of Witches, pretty sure. Yeah, that was Daughters of Witches by Freeze the Fall. This next one is going to be VHS, official music video by Freeze the Fall. My daughter is getting married in 3 weeks and not going to college and already did her training to be a CNA. I'm very proud of my teen. The other one is going to college in Oh. Well, congratulations to both of your teens. Just one question. What does CNA stand for? Could just ask that at Google. Good practice blindfold. I did that with guitar. Oh, maybe that's why he does it. If you play blindfolded, you can play it anywhere, anytime. Yeah. Certified nurse. Okay. Well, good luck to your teen in there. Freeze the Fall. Glitch. Well, while we're talking about blindfolds here, Glitch, the song Glitch, official music video by Freeze the Fall, has the drummer wearing a mask, a white mask. So, if Freeze the Fall or the fans join in, you can also ask them a question about that as well. Because, again, I have no idea. CNA is a great way to start in healthcare. Maybe one day a registered nurse. Yeah. Next up is VHS official music video by Freeze the Fall. Let's go. Hey, there's the one of the Freeze the Fall fans. Shout out to Corpse Hatch. Yeah. Shout out to you in the chat. Also shout out to Terry McIntyre in the chat as well. Julia, you speaking of, there they are. So Terry and Corpse Hatch, one of you guys can ask this, I think, or answer this. Sorry. So the white mask that Jonah wears in Glitch, and also the blindfold that he wears in, I believe, Daughters of Witches. Julia was asking, why does he wear a blindfold in that? This next one is VHS. Yep, nations hide their eyes. So there you go, Julia. There's your answer. The blindfold was to symbolize women being unseen, which is what the song Daughters of Witches is about. That makes sense because they talk about being robotic and Glitch. That makes sense. Shout out to Joe Turner in the chat. Hi all, Code Front from Hot and Muggy Dallas checking in. Well, I feel you. I feel you. Making dinner back in about 15. Alright, we'll see you then, Corpse Hatch. Hola, Joe. Hey, Joe. So, Joe Turner, if you are able to answer these two questions, we do this thing where we ask two questions, and if they answer them, they become a moderator. So, the two questions are, when and how did you discover Freeze the Fall? If you answer those two, then you become a moderator in the chat if you want to. shout out to Jeff Koisha in the chat. That was VHS, VHS official music video by Freeze the Fall. This next one is going to be Freeze the Fall official music video. Hi all, I was out jogging. Nope, nothing wrong with that. I found Freeze the Fall a bit over a year ago from a comment on the Warning reaction. Been a fan ever since. They were one of the top 4 bands I found last year with the Warning, Larkin Poe, and their Return. Okay. Well, sweet. And with that being said, shout out to Joe. Congratulations, Joe Turner. You've officially now been added as a standard moderator. So now when you type in the chat, your name will be highlighted in blue, and you'll have a blue wrench next to your name, which means you have been wrenched. Is the funny quote we like to say. Yeah, okay. In the world. Okay. Alright, so while I play this, I'm gonna get other videos on the list here. Here's Hypothermia, official music video.
I drape the clouds over my eyes. Frostbite and silence haunts me. It led me to this life. Here I'm assessed and rated, stricken and unlimited. Lawful dance, enchanted, smirks as we lie. They watch me as I die, crushing through the eyes. I'll never breathe again, and everyone's a victim, but everyone's alive. So I step above the edge. Crimson meets porcelain, blood rust on snow. Babe was left in frigid wings below. Silence forever, and I'm at peace. And still the flowers grow. They watch me as I die, crushing through the eyes.
That was Hypothermia, official music video by Freeze the Fall. This next one is going to be official music video by Freeze the Fall, the song Glitch.
Which exists to tire us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two cans of lilt, 1,000 years mending every pain. We've broken every bone, just to see another smile. If we were robotic, we wouldn't be two souls who bend as bloody wounds. If we were robotic, you'd have tears left to cry. I can't love you if you're just like me. Our fear belongs to anyone else. Their lives burn behind my eyes. I see you everywhere. Oh, the advocate. If we were robotic, we wouldn't be two souls who bend as bloody wounds. If we were robotic, you'd have tears left to cry. I have no injuries, metalized so we can't see. And if you feel, say it's a which exists to tire out. We've lived 1,000 years and 1,000 more. 1,000 We'll never be robotic. Here in my soul, we bend as bloody wounds. Never be robotic. Your tears may heal with mine. I have no injuries, metalized so we can't see. I have no injuries. Your eyes are the death of me. They say it's just a glitch.
I love how she's like, Glitch. That was Glitch, official music video by Freeze the Fall. This next one's going to be official visualizer by Freeze the Fall. The song is going to be Aurora. Fun group to follow. They are right now at my dinner entertainment. Well, that's one thing. Let me add another video here real quick. They really do, Corpse Hatch. Any news on your package arrival yet? No. No. Well, I don't actually exactly know what happened exactly. And what I mean by that is, I think we sent the wrong address. So I don't know if yeah, I have no idea. But, as far as I know, no. No news. As far as I know right now. But I'll probably have to ask my dad after this live stream. Agree, Jeff, and enjoy the folks in the chats of Sam's streams. It was tough to find only any stream groups out there who weren't full of that, but then found Sam's channel and have been so pleased with. I think since last time I received my number 4 of 10 founders copies of first. Oh, okay. Let them know you made a mistake. Yeah, no, we did. We did. Yeah, no, we sent them the correct address. Everyone in the chat, the awesome music, and of course Sam. Yeah, no, we sent them the correct address, so hopefully it should be arriving pretty soon. But yeah. This next one. So again, as always, this next one is going to be Aurora, official visualizer, and then we have Evolve, and then we have Breathe. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. And then we'll play this. Oh. I'm back. If I may, I know of a reactor. We actively try to get artists in chat while he checks them out. First of all, have a very fun interview with him called Fun Know Who I Mean. I think I know. I think I know the person you're talking about. Maybe is that the one that you sent? Is that the interview you sent me, like a request for? I think. Or was that Jesse? Hard to watch Paulina doing Breathe. I'm a grown old man and I need a tissue after that. We all do. But yeah, next one is the one. I'm sorry, Freeze the Fall. It said warning up here, so I just. Freeze the Fall, Aurora, official visualizer. Here we go. Okay, it's playing. I was figuring you would. Okay, yeah, Jesse.
Celebrated crowd, our skin and newborn. We stitched and glued to perfect lying life. Yet here we stand alone, one weird weight stronger by your cage. Not saying there's not a dish of scars at this. And I can't stay tethered to a solid world. And I can't breathe when you count the seconds I live for. They're thrown into perilous cells, but only one with bars. Silence and screamed into me as none break through the
That was Aurora Official Visualizer. Let me. This next one is going to be Evolve by Freeze the Fall, a cover of The Warning. And yeah. Hard to watch. Oh wait, I've already seen that. This is Johnny Foxtrot, a fellow Paul guy. Oh, okay. Why soap emojis? If only people knew the real story behind it all. They call this a visualizer, but it might as well be a official music video. Most of the visualizers I've seen are pretty static. Yeah, that is true. To sum it up, rude comments turned into fun, and he leads. IKR, Joe, this is a bit. Guys, have to run, but great to hang out for a bit. See some of you around in another stream. Thanks, Sam. No problem, Julia. See you in the next stream, yeah. And Jesse has offered his help if you have issues. Don't be afraid to ask. Sounds good. Sounds good, Terry. TC, Julia. Good night, Julia. Till next time. TC, Julia. Okay. This is Evolve.
Destruction, it's I'm not in danger. I'm the danger now. Show me what it means to take. Help me become something more than just a vessel in disguise.
No, they do the They do all the screaming like hands up and all that stuff, which is still exciting to watch. But they don't do the scream. I was watching, in my first reaction of this, I heard them say like hands up in the air. I'm like, are they gonna do the scream? They didn't, but I was sitting there saying, okay, well, either way, it was cool. That was cool. Either way, it was still cool.
Thank you guys so much. You've been an amazing audience. Thank you.
That was Freeze the Fall, the Warning cover of the song Evolve. This is another Warning cover coming up. This is going to be a piano solo by Quinn, and this is going to be the song Breathe. Excuse me. First performance I saw from Freeze the Fall, I believe Evolve was the first song they played together as a band. That's actually that's actually a really good performance. That's actually a really good performance of Evolve, I'm not gonna lie. If that's your first performance as a band, that's really cool. This next one is gonna be The Warning Breathe, piano cover by Quinn of Freeze the Fall. Get the tissues ready. Yep. Terry, have you checked out Bandmate and Love Bites?
But it's reaching down my throat, and it's freezing all my bones.
And that is mostly due to my connections with Freeze the Fall from the beginning.
Try to reach over the endless space.
See ya, Joe. Thanks for joining. We'll see you on another stream.
Let's go for help, so I'll just call my name. And I'll leave it all to you. I'll just disappear without a trace.
This is Jesse.
My bad. Hey, no problem, Terry. We all have our favorites, and we all have some at the same time where we kind of don't have they're not our favorites. I don't know what I was gonna say, but I completely forgot, so I just went with that. We all have our own preferences. We all have our own opinions. So. That was The Warning song Breathe, piano cover by Quinn of Freeze the Fall. Terry, I actually have actually, no, never mind. I was about to say I have a game, and the game was going to be you name the bands that you like, and I'll see if I like them. But then again, that might take a turn, so never mind. This next one is going to be another Warning cover, the last one. This is going to be Survive, covered by Freeze the Fall live at Revelry, featuring Jesse. So, yeah. Like similar stuff and still leads to great music. I agree. Here we go, Survive.
This is Jesse. I think you told them your story already.
So, by the way, so we'll do this one, and then we have one more song after that, and then we'll end the watch party. The last song is going to be the new song that we have not reacted to yet, that I've not reacted to yet. And that song is going to be One Left Standing. Official music video.
This is Jesse. I think you told them your story already, right? Yeah? I think so.
Anyone was listening?
Yeah.
Louder. I'll go to the louder one.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jesse's the one who kind of gave us the confidence to start a Kickstarter. And so, for those of you who don't know, Kickstarter is like, what is it? It's like a...
You like set a goal and you tell people what they're donating to, and then they donate to it, and then we get beautiful music like tonight, don't we?
Yeah, so basically this whole album and everything is almost completely funded by Kickstarter. And a lot of you are here, and a lot of them are also international from other countries. So that's crazy. That means a lot to us. And it was Jesse who initiated that, so thank you so much, Jesse.
Don't give me too much credit, y'all. Y'all are so undeniable. Like,
No
it's
such thing.
unbelievable.
And he's doing our sound tonight. And you too. Thank you so much. Okay.
I have lots of indie, lesser known bands I chat with. One drops F-bombs and such, and not for her. I love how Quinn cuts Jesse off while he's talking to the girl. Yeah. Yep. Here we go.
All right. This is covered. This song's called Survive. Are we ready, Jesse?
Survive.
Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come with your lies in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Or don't come telling me that you're worried that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing.
Your words mean nothing at all.
I was a Kickstarter, and if not, fought me meeting him because of the one. Oh, that's cool. Every time I hear this cover, I am so impressed by Quinn and Jesse's home. I agree. They are really good.
That we were perfect for each other, and I was like no other. Now I'm lying on the floor with my broken heart and bone.
So, I was mentioning this in my Warning watch party that I did like the other day. That apparently I learned that I mentioned this in the Warning watch party, and Terry, you were there. And I was mentioning how that I realized apparently Jesse is doing Daniela's parts. So I didn't actually know that until I heard Survive by The Warning in that watch party, and I noticed Daniela was singing the verses of the songs.
Never there. Don't come with your lies.
too, so you just taught me something, Cherry. Learn something new every day.
Like, holy shit!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Give it up one last time for Jesse.
That's Freeze the Fall, Survive by The Warning. Cover of The Warning. Featuring Jesse, of course. This next one is going to be the final song and video of the watch party. This is going to be the new song that I've not reacted to yet. This is going to be One Left Standing by Freeze the Fall official music video. Yes, they did. One Left Standing, here we go.
I can't seem to find a use for my time. Sit and stare behind. And
For those who have not hit the like button on the for the stream yet, do so. Or you don't have to. I'm not trying to force you, but if you want to, it's there.
I can't seem to find a use for my time. Sit and stare behind. And I can't seem to find the evidence inside. Show the world I won't be broken. I don't know what is worse, to have to come in last or to know you're all alone in first. Wish I could stare inside your heart, then I'd under.
You take care as well, Tommy. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you joining throughout the entire stream. We'll see you in the next live.
Understand why you held on, but I just couldn't. The face inside my dreams was me, and I gave in. Everything ain't it funny how it all just
Okay, just so I know, if I ever use that term, I know what it means. What does TC mean? Because I see that term, like TC Tommy or whoever it is. I'm like, what does that mean? I see people saying night, like NITE. I know what that means, obviously. If the nurse from the VHS video made me choose a Freeze the Fall song as my favorite, I would choose One Left Standing as that song. True. Oh, See, I could have guessed that. Take care. Okay. I learned 2 things.
And now there's nothing left. The blue-eyed girl who saved me. When the curtain falls, I'll return my throne and my world will shift. And when they close their eyes, our lives will be there, and we shall dream no more. 'Cause the face inside my dreams was me, and I gave it everything. Ain't it funny how it all just fades away now? And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on so close to letting go. And now there's nothing left. The blue-eyed girl who saved me. I'll waste my time here in my mind until I find myself again. And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on so close to letting go. And now there's nothing left. The blue-eyed girl who saved me.
Yes, we do, Terry. The song has made me tear up many times. Speaking of the end, stars always seem to fade. By the warning at the cave. At the warning cave. But anyways, guys, as always, that was the last video and song of the, watch party. Freeze the Fall watch party. That was the 3rd Freeze the Fall watch party of the Super Saiyan Performance Encore YouTube channel. As always, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe. I just hit the mic. I do apologize. Comment below in the comment section for any requests. Type the artist and the song by the artist. I'll make sure to react to it. Same thing with Throwback Thursday. As always, give a quick shout out to everyone that participated in the chat. Shout out to another great stream. Well, I'm glad it was Corpse Hatch. Shout out to at Corpse Hatch, Terry McIntyre. Also shout out to Tommy Mark. Also give a quick shout out to at where is he? Joe Turner. Shout out to Julia Burnett. And I believe that is it. Shout out to at Jeff Koistra as well. Give a shout out to that is it. It's what it looks like. That is it, yes. But yes, as always, yes, it was great. Freeze to Fall getting ready for a big gig in school. Okay. Okay, sounds fun actually. Great dinner music, like I said. Yep. Anyways, guys, as always, if you guys enjoyed it, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks, Jeff. And as always, we'll see. We'll see if this is my last thing today or not. I might do some more later on today. I might not. But if I do some later today, then that's great. But if I don't, then yeah. But either way, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So, with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and peace out, guys. And if I don't see you guys later today, then have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.